Hopefully you guys can see her. Uh-oh. Aussie Beekeeping back here on the 6th of the 1st, 2023. Happy New Year, everyone. Hope you all had a great break. Thanks to everybody who's subscribed. I put a box on these guys last week. Sorry, put a box on these guys 2 weeks ago. The wind started to die down a little bit. Oh, that's heavy. Nectar. Look at that. Right. So that box can come off. This is the other box I put on. That frame can come out. It's got no foundation on it. This one here is out of the green hive, that can go back in. Haven't started to draw out that comb yet. There's a lot of bees on these centre frames. I wonder what's going on here. Whoa! Oh, brood. So there's the brood that I bought up. I'm just checking to make sure I haven't got the queen up there. Oh, look at that though. We've got oddly capped queen cells. It looks like they've changed their mind. Is that the cocoon underneath? Got another one there. That is the strangest thing I've ever seen. So they must think they're queenless. So let's have a think about this. So I've got a frame with queen cells in it. Brood upstairs. No eggs upstairs. Let's have, we're going to have to suss out all these frames to give them a bit more smoke. It's time to get serious. So, honey and nectar. No queen cells. No queen cells on that one either. When I took the split 2 weeks ago, I wonder if I took the queen with it. And they've just done that because all nectar, no queen cells. That's just nectar. It's just that one frame. The thing that's odd about this frame It's just the way looks like they've uncapped them. It looks like they've uncapped those cells. What's the rule if you find capped queen cells? Correct. So these will be emergency cells. I can't imagine they're swarm cells, but we're going to have a look in the bottom box. The good thing is it's a little bit windy today, so they're not really able to get on me as good as they'd like to. I'm going to try to be a little bit gentle with these guys, because the second that they start getting squashed, that wind's died down a bit, which is nice. You have to check every one of these frames. Oh no, so there's eggs. So we've still got a queen. Very concerning though, very, very concerning. Let's pull out frame number 1. I think that they think that they've been queenless just because I put the brood upstairs. They have been 3 high with brood though, so it's a bit of a surprise. That's all laid out with eggs. Oh goodness, what's happened here? Ladies and gentlemen, that looks like it's pretty ugly, doesn't it? At least they know what they're doing in this hive. Well, do they? Goodness gracious me. I think I know what I'm going to do here. So it doesn't look like there's any swarm cells in the bottom box, but there's certainly cells in the top box. So I think what I'm going to do I'm going to do a split with them. Take the bottom box off, put that away somewhere else. I think it's the only thing I can do. Unless I went queenless, but the queen's been here a day ago, so. Alright. Alright, so the issue is that I've got queen cells, capped queen cells, and the rule is if you have a capped queen cell in a hive, you've got to take the other queen, you've got to fake a swarm. So I've got to fake a swarm with this hive. I need to take the queen out of this hive. She's a nightmare to find, so I probably end up shaking her through the excluder, but I don't know. I'm just going to do it and see what happens. I'll update you when it's done. So this frame here, which is the one with the oddly capped queen cells, that one's going to go in. Now this box here is going to go on here. It's already got the makings of a pretty good hive. Going to put an excluder on. So I've done this before. So I've actually smoked them through. This time I'm not going to smoke them. I'm just going to let them sit. I'm going to put the lid on them. Can't imagine that I've actually managed to get the queen in there, but it's going to be total recovery mode. These guys are either going to have a queen or they're going to think they swarmed and still have swarm cells. It's pretty messy. I've just found the queen. Awesome. So I've just pulled the queen out. That's good news. I've never seen this queen before. So now I can take that hive with this queen somewhere else. Messy, I know. I've got the queen from the white hive. And as we all know, she's quite elusive. So today's the day she gets a white dot. Fingers crossed this all works how it's supposed to work. So get rid of the bees there. I think what I'm going to do, I'm trying to release her into this. There she goes. Plunge her in. So she's now in there. There she is. So I'm going to one by one let bees out while I know where she is. She's still down the end. She's still down there. We're getting there. More, couple more. She's still in there. Hopefully you guys can see her. Uh-oh. 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 I suppose that's the difficult thing about trying to mark a queen, isn't it? I wonder where she went. She could be in the air. That's beekeeping for you. Well, I imagine she went in. I imagine she went onto this frame. So I imagine she's right here. Maybe I imagine, there she is. Oh yeah! Look at that. Well, that's at least good news that she... Right, she's back in the tube. Right, so this is the problem with beekeeping and me. I need to just concentrate on what I'm doing. I've got enough frames in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I should put another one in there, shouldn't I? Let's push that across. Okay. So let's go with take 2. She's in the tube. I really do love her. One at a time, bees out. 2 more to go, plenty on the outside. Hopefully you guys can see her in there and the sun's not too annoying. Next one. 1 more to go. Okay, so we've now got no bees in there, and you have to be very, very careful with this plunger, because you can very, very easily squish queens. Now I know the camera work isn't the best, so we just need her to flip over. Okay, so she's flipped over the right way, and then I've got to somehow gently yet firmly she's backing away. Oh well, I suppose a little dot is better than putting her through the stresses of trying to get a big dot on her. So well, those bees can rack off. That's the problem with these plungers, is that there's nothing that stops them. You know, that would fall out if I tip that up, and it would fall on her if I didn't hold on. So what I do is I put it between my fingers, and then I've got some control. All right, so let's do this in more controlled manner this time. There's our queen. And there she goes. So ladies and gentlemen, you've been privy to something no one else has ever seen in the world, and that is the white hive queen. She now lives over in another box.